Good day, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to more Minecraft, where I did some of the things I said I was going to do and didn't do some of the things I said I was going to do. Got a little bit busier today than I thought I'd be, but I did get some resources built up for some of the stuff we're going to work on today. So hopefully we'll have enough stuff to entertain ourselves for a couple hours. But thanks for coming by. Let's see. What were we working on yesterday? So yesterday we got some more of the reactor done. We were working with alchemical imbuer. We're going to play with that a little bit more today. I should check my fuel real quick. That's okay. We did some draconic. We're going to do definitely some more draconic today. One of our focuses is the draconic capacitor. Need to make that. We started on some more Botania stuff. Let's go take a look at Botania. I have been leveling up mana for our portal, even though we're not close to being able to get the portal yet. I still wanted to be working towards that, so that way when the time comes, we then don't have to sit here and work on a bunch of mana. This one's full, so I've not been doing much over here. We need to make runes today to start on the progress, or to keep moving forward, because we have to make the terrestrial plate today. Which I think I'm going to set over in this corner because both of these spreaders should be able to reach it, which will be helpful because we need that to happen. I did make some living wood and living stone because I know we're going to need a bunch of that. Enchanted a couple more things. I did put sharpness 4 on my sword. Hey, Mr. Moog Courtney. Welcome back. Pleasure to see you, pal. How goes it? Long time no see. Moog's been with us a very, very long time. As you could tell by that cool little symbol dice after his membership tag. Let's see. Yeah, so I was working on Draconic today. I was leveling up the Ghast data model. Got it good way up there. I made a whole bunch of Ghast tiers. And then I switched over to the Ender Dragon module to be able to get some hearts, because I've been making Awakened Draconium, because we're going to need that today. Yes. What else? I feel like, how am I? How are the family? I'm doing okay overall. I'm adequate. Family's semi-adequate. My wife's going into the hospital Monday for a week for some testing and a procedure and stuff, so I won't be streaming much, if all, next week because I'll be at the hospital with her, but it's mostly just testing, you know. It's gonna suck because my wife has seizures, so they're gonna put a bunch of sensors on her head and EEG, for those of you who know what that is. Then they're gonna take away all of her medications and make her have seizures so they can measure them and test them and stuff. So it'll be a rough week for her, for sure. But other than that, overall, things doing okay. Hopefully well for you. What's going on in your world, Mr. Moog? Hello, Courtney. Good day. So yes, I did take apart some more things. I got some more books and things like that. It was mostly maintenance today. I got a little bit of resources built up for the reactor, but not a whole lot, as I was mostly working over here on getting this stuff done. Oh, we got that one. What can I do? One more? One more. That should be enough Awakened Draconium to get us through for the day. I've already put a few away, so that should be enough. Let me get some more coal in our Botania there. All right. We will, of course, as soon as this is done, we will look at hats. Let's go take a look at, yesterday we, right at the end of the stream, we did the portal for the drowned, because we were hoping that they might drop Heart of the Sea. And boy, do they ever. I've already cleaned this out once or twice. I have tons of Heart of the Sea. I have more Heart of the Sea than I know what to do with. Not the hardest thing to get a hold of in this pack, oddly enough. But still kind of cool. We get all the bags for hats out. Is that all the bags for hats? Yes. And our dimlets. Maybe we'll make a new, try to see if we have time to make a new dimension today. We'll visit a new dimension. I have been definitely trying to gather up all the dimension-y resources I can. Look at all these dimlets. We can make some cool dimensions with all these dimlets. Hello, Spiegs. Good day. Welcome. Oh, I forgot to put this away. Put that away real quick. Just waiting for this to finish so I can throw the blue one in. How's everybody's week going so far? It's Friday. Yes. The upside of my wife going in the hospital is I am off of work the next, 9 days. So that's cool. I should be back to streaming by next weekend. She should be home by Friday at the latest. The chance they might let her go early, but I'm not going to count on it, you know. If she has a bunch of seizures early on, they may not need her to stay the whole week. So if that happens, I might be back to streaming sooner. I just won't know for sure. Let's see. I made another barrel. I made the wrong color green, but I made one, and I made a netherite barrel, so we have more room for hats. Because I've got to retire a hat today. Yesterday, oh, that's not it. What is that? Oh, good Lord. I'm going to take off the carrot on a stick hat, which we wore yesterday, because now we're going to use a different hat. Blew up on a Wednesday. Sent him to the hospital. Oh, God. Hopefully he's okay. Lab? Is he a supervillain? You can be honest with me. I won't judge you. I'll probably be pretty proud, to be honest. A lab with blow-up materials in it. That's insane. I'm opening up bags for hats at this point. See if we get any cool ones. I don't think we're gonna get much in the way of common hats at this point. I think we have all the common hats. Probably, at least most of them. Chalk stick. I don't quite remember chalk stick, but that's okay. I think we're really going to be pulling them out in the rares. I could have sworn I opened 4. I did. Acorn cap. Okay. These are ugly. I'm not wearing those. I have some hats that I like that I haven't worn yet, and we'll pick one of those if we don't find a better one. I'm not going to lie to you. When I glanced over to chat, totally thought that said that your dad worked with cannibals. And I'm like, who blew up the cannibals? And then I saw that that was not actually the case. Your father is not a friend of cannibals. That I'm aware of. Well, hopefully he's all right, man. All right. Again, here, yeah. What do we got? Anything new? I don't see anything new here. Nope, those look like all ones we've had before. Okie dokie. Put that in there. Put those in there. Yep, we had all those ones. Okay. All right, now we're moving into epic. Wait, no, we're not. We're going to go to rare. Rare's cooler. Or not as cool. We'll save those. We might find a hat in here we need. Let's see. Bunny ears. How do bunny ears look? Have I used bunny ears? Bunny ears are acceptable. I find those to be adequate. I've seen all these other... What is festive ribbon? Oh, that's just a big old ribbon on the back of my head. Okay. Seen those. Oh, and another penguin. We got lots of penguins. America. So we didn't have bunny ears yet. Bunny ears was a new one. All right, now for the good hats. An achievement. Excellent, excellent. That's another hat achievement. Wondermous. Love it. Okay, what do we got? Fishing hat. Twilight doll. God, hopefully not the movie. RGB dragon. Fruitcake. Another Magikarp. Okay, well, we got some hats in there we didn't have before, and that's important business. So that's another hat achievement down, trying to get all the hat achievements, right? But of hats, let's go ahead and wear a Magikarp today. I feel like that's acceptable. Magikarp. Bork. That is the wrong button. That's the screenshot button. There we go. Magikarp on my face. Oh, goodness. 18 stitches. Ooch. Bruises. I'm glad he's all right, then. Hey, Ezra, what's up, buddy? Okay. Hey, I appreciate it, man. You have yourself a good D&D session. I'm over here being fishy. Fishy. Some of you will get that reference. All right, so big goal today is to maybe start a cult. Botania. We're really going to focus on Botania today, but we do need the draconic capacitor. This thing, capacitor. I was close, but not really. So we're going to make this. It turns out I need all the things. So I went and made a bunch of awakened draconium. It should be ready now. Let's go pick it up. extras on here. I got some extra draconium. 16. All right, good deal. That should work. That should work. Put those away. All right, so right off the bat, I need to make a draconic core. Oh, I'm short awakened draconium. I'm sure glad I made some. There it is. I made a bunch earlier, so here, let's make a couple stacks of that. Okay. And then capacitor. This thing. Victory. Then I need 3 of these. Okay, it would appear that I'm short of some other things. I need... Oh, goodness. So if I need 3 of these, then I'm going to need 11 of these. Oh, wow. I did not think I'd have the resources for that. I am genuinely happy. Put it up! 3! Wondermus. This is going to come together way faster than I thought. And then just 4 of the... Oh, no, there's another one before it. I didn't notice that. Okay. All right, let me get the 4 draconic out that I need. Okay, so that's everything I need to take it to top level, but I got to make this one first. No, there's work involved. Okay, well, luckily none of that stuff is things that are hard to get. So I need a wyvern core, and I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. And I'm sure I have a wyvern in here, except it kicked me out for some reason. Ooh, I'm running low on those. Berdurkadurk. And so I got some wyvern. I got 4 of those and 4 draconium ingots. Okay, so we're there already. Draconium ingots. Well, here's 4. I'll just take those. Are the last. Oh no, I got a bunch there. Okay. All right, good deal. So, what was the allocation? 2 of each on each side. Okay, that's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Put that in there. Make that. Making a small capacitor. Well, that's cooking. We'll get a drink here real quick. For the thirst. Delicious. All right. Now we make the chonky one, right? That looks different to me, but I guess not. Okay. So now it's 2 of each of these on one side. You know, I'm going to move that out of the way from it. Okay, so that goes on the left. Left, right, left. Okay. And then the other side is this thing, and those 2. Okay. That. And then we fire this guy up. And then we'll have the capacitor. The kapooba-dooba-doober. I don't know what it's called. Well, that's cooking. Need some uranium. Uranium I got in spades. Right down there. Pull that out to make sure it's clear. Put those away. Still going. Still charging. Charging my laser. Yeah. Okay, so this thing is supposed to be like a battery or something, is what I was being told. Charge is 0 of 0. Requires energy modules to function. Okay, so does that like go in here then? Oh, that's capacitor. Oh, it needs modules of its own. Oh, I was unaware. So I need energy. Oh, good Lord. That adds more drama. Energy. Why did you whistle? There was no need for that. Energy modules. So that's the thing that I have inside of me for power. Or inside my chest piece, but it's saying I need them inside of the thing as well. Oh my God, it can hold so many. It's going to take forever. Okay, well I guess we're not going to... We'll get a couple in there so it's working. we'll make a couple of these. Drama. A drama llama, if you will. Oh my god. Just make a stack of those. Yeah, that'll help. And then, so you gotta make, if I'm gonna do it, I want the good ones, right? That makes sense. How many I got? 36? I'm sure that'll work. So that's that one. And then I want purple ones. 18. Okay. How many orange ones can I make? 4. That's not bad. That's actually surprisingly better than I thought. Okay, so shift and button. So then I put these in here. And now my capacitor has power. 64 ops. 64 million powers. That doesn't seem like a lot. I know there are chaos ones, but I can't make those yet. So I guess I just need to keep making more of these. And keep making it stronger. And then I like put it in my slot or something. And then that will power my shield more. I guess so, because down the bottom left there it says my power level under my shield, I think, is getting stronger. Okay. So basically I just need to make a butt ton of those guys. Because eventually if I make the bigger ones I'm going to need them anyways. So I'll just convert them in. So I don't really lose anything. 7 of those. Gives me 5 more. Okay. My power's only getting stronger. Draven the Immeasurable. Hey, Gary. I think I may have said hello already, but if I didn't, I wanted to make sure I said it again. All right, so we've got the capacitor. I'll work on that and then off camera, making more of the charger McThingies. Is that just draining? Oh, that's why it stopped. I've drained my whole system trying to charge that thing. Well, I guess there is quite a bit of power in there. I wasn't aware exactly of how much power I have. So that's cool. All right. So next is Botania. Botania. So yeah, that looks good. I got lots of coal. So I build again some more automateds there so I can feed that when I'm not around. It's nice to be. I love the remote lever. One of my favorite things in Cyclic, and I have missed for a very long time. The one for this one is up in my storage chest because I'm not using it right now because the mana is full. We need to make... Why did I pick up all your coal? That is not what I meant to do. I need to make runes. So that's kind of what we're looking at today. Is we need to start making the runes, which in themselves are irritating. Botania. Where are all the evil runes at? There they are, down there at the bottom. Luckily, they're in order. So, I just have to make them. And that will give us all the runes in the world. The world, I tell you. So, I need mana powder, which is throwing a... Oh, any color dye. Oh, that's handy. Any color dye will make a mana powder. And I also need to throw an iron in there. So, we're probably going to need several. But, you know, we're trying to make them as no more than a few at a time. So, I'll make 5 of those. And they said any color dye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use our one that's full. Alright. Alright, so there's 5 of each of those. Because we know we're going to need more. And we're going to have to keep going back to Botania. Well, let me do it in the thing. Botania. We're going to be going back and forth a lot. Alright, so I need bone meal, sugar cane, and a fishing rod. Okay. Interesting. Well, I don't know why I backed out. That was silly. I need a fishing rod. I need a bone meal. Just one. And what was the other thing? Oh, a sugar cane. And a sugar cane. Okay. Now, I don't think it matters the order that you put them in there. this stuff up. Well, I'm going to need that down there. Let's move that up. And there's that, that, and that. So there's that, 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 that. All right, so now it's charging. It's laser. I guess I will need to make sure it's getting mana to do that. And then I feel like there's something I have to hit it with to make it work. Let's look at the recipe. Didn't you have to hit it with something to make it work? Oh, there it is. With a living rock. Okay, that's what it was. I knew there was something. Oh, that was not going to do. There we go. Living rock. We'll keep a couple of those handy. All right. It's getting close. Oh, it needs more power. Come on, get to charging. I was hoping I could pre-charge it, but it wasn't letting me do that. I tried to pre-charge this table. You have to have the stuff in there first, and I didn't want to do it off camera. I always try to do it with you guys here. So. Oh, there's that. Oh, and my wand. I need my wiggle wand. One moment. Where's my Botania wand? There it is. That's what I smack it with. No, it took it back. That's not right. Ba-damn! There we go. Runes. All your runes are belong to Draven. All right. See if we can get all these runes done today. All right. So we need another brick. Another brick. The downside is, you know what? I guess I could just... I don't need this anymore. So let me just save the recipe of the one I'm working on, because I'm going to have to back out to get the stuff, and that sucks. So I need nether brick, gunpowder, nether wart. Okay. Nether brick. Another wart. And we said gunpowder. That's what makes it go pow. And then one of these, and then one of these. So let's get that stuff going. Yes. And then I will need that and my stick. But don't anybody be looking at Draven's stick. That's inappropriate. Come on, get to charging. Get to work. Do your charges. Science. Anybody got anything cool planned for their weekend? Anything special going on? I do not have much going on this weekend. I'm going to relax mostly. Sunday, I'm taking my wife out to lunch because it's her birthday. My wife, who's a year older than me, turns... She won't like me telling you this, but she turns 50 on Monday. I turn 48 in May. We're very old. Very old. For $5, we won't tell you playing with your stick. Man, I'm broke right now. For $5, I'd probably play with my stick on camera. I'm just kidding. Not on this site. But there's that. Padap! Look at that. We are the mastered of ruination. Let's get rid of that. So now we go back to Botania. But, oh, I didn't put the @ symbol. Botania. All right, so now we need the green one. So that's, oh, let's go ahead and add that. Stone. You know what? You know what? Let's just add them all. That will make it so I don't have to keep going back and forth, right? So here we go. So, anyways, back to green. So I need a shroom, block of coal, and stone. Okay, I can do that. I gotta have some. I do. Mushroom, coal. Got some blocks already. Excellent. And I've already forgotten the last thing. A stone. That's what it was. Like a stone, my word. There we go. And then we're definitely going to need to make some more of this stuff. All right, that and that. Get it going. Padoop, 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 padoop. Charging. Keep missing. Now. On this site. Not on this site. Come on, keep charging. It's doing it. It's getting there. We're getting some powers. Oh, I don't need another one of these. I'm glad I made a bunch of these today. You know what I could be doing? Now that I thought about it, because I'm a super genius like that, I could be getting the next stuff ready, couldn't I? So that was the green one. That's what we're working on, which I can take off of here now. Blue is string, feather, and carpet. Okay. String, feather, and carpet. String, feather, and carpet. Do I have any carpet? I do not. But I have wool for days, so I'm not worried about that. And then one of these, and then one of these. Me and my friend are having a yearly gaming marathon. Starts 9 a.m. tomorrow. 48 hours, and we're going to try to complete Stone Block 1. Excellent. Wonderful pack. Hello, Buffy. My kitty's here. Can you see her? You can. She's on camera. Hey, Buff. You never get on camera. Hello. Let me turn my... It's chilly down here in the basement, and she gets cool, so she gets to sit up here next to my space heater. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sounds like a ton of fun. Tons of fun. My nickname in high school. Boy, they are just munching away on this. We're eventually going to make munch stews, but growing trees is not fast. One of the best packs. It is. I liked 1 and 2. Both were really good. I feel like I'll be doing Sky Factory 5 here for a while, obviously. But I have been putting some thoughts into what pack I'm going to be doing next. I'm not going to tell anybody what it is ahead of time. It's going to be a surprise because I'm a rebel like that. But it should be pretty cool. I've got it narrowed down. I'm just trying to figure out which one exactly. Okay, so that was that one. So now we need this one, which is... Oh, see, now we start using other runes. So I need the blue and the orange rune. Blue and the orange rune. And then I need wheat and 3 saplings. Okay? Can do that. Wheat and saplings. I don't think it's going to care, but I'll use oak because that's what was listed. What it isn't? RLcraft hardcore mode? Isn't all RLcraft hardcore mode? I understand. By that you probably mean only one life, but man, it's all hardcore mode. When you enter the room, it explodes, sending into blaster. Gotcha. Oh, it's already almost charged. Wonderful. Almost there. Whoa, living on a prayer. So, you know, at work, I was talking about how my team got shuffled around a little bit. I'm on a different team now with different folks. Put him up! And, which is cool. I work with some cool people. But I work with a guy named Ricardo. And Ricardo's awesome. Ricardo's like younger than me by a fair amount. But he's very knowledgeable. Super, super nice. And I work with him all day. So Ricardo's pretty boss. But I don't know why. Every time I see his name in chat, Ricardo, I think Ricky. And then, like, every time I see his name, I'm like, Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of stone. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. And if you do, you're probably old. If you don't, well, you might still be old, but probably not. That's just how I roll. Ricky was... It's an 80s song. Damn kids today and your loud music. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hey, thank you, Mr. Courtney. I don't know, the pop-up didn't work for some reason, or it's very delayed. But I did see that in chat, so thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. That's a shot. Hey, we get to do a shot tonight. I haven't done a shot in forever. I gotta have some shot glasses around, right? I do. I got a bottle of Fireball whiskey right here, waiting for it, and another bottle unopened over there. You can give the tiny tater an item. What kind of item can you give the tiny tater? Because I'm approve of that. No idea. There's a song called 18 and Life by a band called Skid Row. Highly recommend checking out. It's 80s music, hair metal, but it's a really good song. They had they had good songs, but their two big hits were that one and Remember Yesterday. Both great songs. Again, remember, Draven is very, very old. Okay, let's see here. I'm making this one so I can get rid of that. After that, I need green and blue. Green and blue. And I need a watermelon, a slime, and 2 sands. Okay, is this ready yet? Almost. Watermelon. Oh no! Is it not called that? Maybe it's just called melon. Okay, it's just called melon and Draven can't spell. Melon and slime and 2 sand. Okay. Slime, excellent. Sand, wonderful. 2 sand. Is this ready yet? Oh, so close. Oh, it's burning through the mojo. Any item is just for show? Oh, we'll have to give him a sword. After we get the next one charging, we'll go give him a sword. There it is. Oh, I forgot to put this down here. Boop! Padap! Oh, what was that? Mr. Moog! As I've not been around for a while. Oh, that one? That one worked. But the second one, for some reason, the first one didn't. The notification. How interesting. Well, thank you very much. That's 2 shots for you, or more, depending on how much I feel like drinking. But yes, thank you very much. I'm going to take that shot here as soon as we get this on here. Let me get these ones charging. Okay, make sure it's got some coal. We're going to go put a sword in that thing's hand, but first I'm going to do the first of those 2 shots. Ugh. The thing with like whiskey, especially something with sugary in it or alcohol, when you haven't opened the bottle for a while, man, it gets all grainy up top. Young boy. I've had that song stuck in my head all day. Again, the upside of my wife going into the hospital is I'm off work the next like 9 days, right? So I'll take that. And if something happens and she gets to come home early from the hospital, I just get a little bit of a vacation, which would be cool. Hey, I don't know if the pop-up will pop for that either, but thank you very much, Mr. Moog Courtney. There it is. Has gifted 5 gift memberships. Those have been received by Climber465, by Einstein, by Chris Smith, Time is Nearly Over, and Jennifer Brobst, also known as Tenorsa the Druid. Congrats, you've all received memberships, a free monthly membership to the channel, gifted by Mr. Moog, which is another shot for $10 donations, or if you gift 5 memberships, I do a shot. Holy smokes, he's going to get me drunk today, kids. I knew it. Thank you, Mr. Moog. Shot number 1. Oh. I have hardly had anything to drink the last couple of months, since I found out that my blood pressure was dangerously high and all that kind of stuff. And then I found out I had like the diabetes and all that kind of thing. So I've cut back considerably. Not completely cut out, mind you. Just cut back. All right, we're going to go give that thing a sword real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll make more. We're bouncing through these things. Whew. Whew, that bit. I always say this because I'll get toasty quicker. All right, I got a diamond sword. Can I give it to this dude? Oh, you can! Direwolf. That's my tiny potato named Direwolf 20, which was an achievement to make that. Thanks, Moog. Ezra was watching and told me before you did. Ha ha ha! Wondermus! Build up some juices. Alright, so we made that one. So now we're making Rune of Autumn. So I need orange and light blue. Orange and light blue. I need a spider eye and 3 leaves. Okay, I don't know if I have any leaves. We may have to go make some of those. Spider eye. Oh no! I have no spider eyes? I haven't done a spider yet. Would be why. I spelled it wrong. That's part of the reason. Good Lord, Draven. Spider eye. Spider eye. Can I just make one? No, I have to kill spiders. We have to go do a quest. Who knew? Alright. The Enderio Hopper. No, I'll be honest, I did not get a chance to touch it today. I didn't get to do many of the things that I wanted to do today. Unfortunately, we were just exceptionally busy at work, more so than I thought we would be. Spiders. Pink, polar, where's S, damn it? Shrimp, shulker, skeleton, slime, sniffer, squid, stray. Uh-oh. Why was there no spider? Oh, maybe it ended up in overflow? Uh-oh. I know I got it. I have all of them. Uh-oh. Why do I not have a... It would be black, right? Cow, wither gateway. Spider, there it is. I don't know why my... Okay, somehow... I guess I didn't have it fully alphabetized yet. Okay. So we have to go do that. Oh, I need a data model. If we're going to do this, we might as well get all the data stuff done. I don't think I have any data models left. We'll have to make some. First, let's get hostile. That sounded cool. I'm very cool. You guys didn't know that about me. I'm cool in so many ways. You have no idea. I can't back any of that up. Make a couple extra for later. Spider time. Wrong way. Spider time. Boo, boo, pow. Oops. Spider. All right, we're going to whoop out this spider. If you put a block into the second row, it makes a filter up to 64 blocks. Oh, the spiders look so cool. Look at that. There's different colored spiders in this pack. Oh, I hit him with the wrong thing. We made the capacitor today and put some energy things in it. And then it'll go through. That seems awfully complicated. Why? What benefit does this hopper offer that I'm unaware of? I mean, there could be some. I'm assuming there are. That's what I'm wondering. Why would I want this hopper? Is it that it's slightly faster at transferring items? I mean, that's the only thing I could... It would do a stack instead of a single, maybe, but I'm not sure what the overall benefit of using this type of hopper is. That's a big old spider. Yeah! Oh, I lost some. Did I get an eye out of that? I did not. Okay. Did not. Alright, so we need to do a couple things here. First of all, swap that out for a minute. What do I not need anymore? I don't need ender pearls. Where did my statue go? Oh man. Did it fall off the edge? Oh, I think I lost my Enderman statue. That sucks. That blows giant donkey dicks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so disappointed. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's... Whoop. Okay, I'm going to have to add some extra space around here. I don't want that to happen. So we'll put the spider on. We'll turn that on because that should get some spawning in there, and that might get us some eyeballs. But we'll go over here and do the good old-fashioned data model. And that should get us some spider eyes. Excuse me. Woo! Alcohol. 6 I'm bad at counting. It is okay. I'm bad at everything. So we were trying to get that and leaves. I don't even know if I have leaves. Let's see if we have leaves. I think I used them all. Oh, I have some leaves. Delicious. How many? I think it was 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 leaves and a spider eye, and we'll be ready. All right, so we just need you to make 1 pristine data model. And I don't think spiders count as hostile mobs, right? I believe that means they won't spawn till nighttime, so. Slower or faster? I guess, I'm other than maybe it's a little faster, I'm not seeing a whole lot of benefit, because, I mean, you know, I can't think of a time where I would need to filter out what's hoppering. You know what I mean? Because I can do all that already with an item cable if I really just want specific things to go from one place to another. You know what I mean? So if I have a chest, for example, and I have 30 different things in it, and I need 5 of them to go down and the rest of them to go out the side, I just put a filter in a cyclic cable and have the same thing. Granted, it would be a bit slower because it does 1 at a time instead of a stack. So there is that, I guess. But that's the only other thing I can think about. Come on. Yeah, it is. There it is. Give me them spidery vibes. What's this? Fine silk. Ooh. Well, that's a fancy thing. I didn't have any. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Let's go make it. Or fake it till we can. Giggity. You and you and you and you and you and you. There it is. Yellow incoming. All right. So swap those out. That's for the next one. Okay. So that's the yellow one. He's done. Rune of Winter. Dark blue and green. Okay. Dark blue and green. Okay. I need 2 snow blocks, brown wool, and a cake. Okay, so this is going to take some steps. The brown wool is easy. I've got wool for days. I have more wool than I know what to do with. Energetic brown wool, regular brown wool. Okay, brown wool, a cake. I can make that. I just don't think I have any milk in the system yet. Let me go got a couple buckets of miak here. Get some buckets. It's going slower and it's going faster. Better at things. I will get better at things. That is 100% correct. Isn't it 3 things of milk you need for a cake? I'm going to assume that it is. Cow, give me your juices. Oh, and I picked up an egg while we were there. Convenience. That in there, that in there. Cake. Cake is done. Excellent. Now, blocks of snow. If you put water next to a pure daisy, I didn't know that. Wow. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you. I didn't know that. Why did I only get 2 buckets? Oh, here they are. Interesting. We're going to give that a shot. Does it have to be... Okay. I think I can make that work. All right, so technically, we're going to go ahead and take this stuff for a minute and go this, and then if I put water in there, and more water in there, and more water in there, and more water in there. Oh, well. Oh, it washed away my thing. Okay, well, I can fix that. Yeah, it's been in Botania for a while. Oh, cool. I've just never done it. Wonderful. I love it when things happen the way I need them to. Oh, no, my daisy. Okay, well, it washes out your daisy. So how do you make that work? Does the daisy have to be 1 higher than it, maybe? The only thing I could think of? If I'd done that, I'd have just dug a hole. You can only do the corners. Oh, okay. That makes some sense then. Okay. We can fix that. Oh, there we have a pickaxe. Let me get in the hole. I'll put my daisy in there. That should sparkly those up. And just for now, I'll stick that in there. Okay, cool. All right, we'll make it work. What is going on here? That is not what I meant to do. Still working. I should be able to come over here and finish this one up real quick. Oh, it's still charging. Okay. Come on, Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Boy, it takes a while, doesn't it? It's sparkling, so I believe it's working. Usually the sparkles means it's changing. Changes. There we go. All right. Excellent. Oh no! It broke my snow. I need a shovel. Do I need a shovel? I need a shovel. Okay. Shovel. I do not have a shovel. I will make one. Get my wool block back. Okay, swap those two out. Get rid of the shovel. Put my lever back on. Get that charging some more. Is this done yet? Nope, still needs help. Okay. So now I need to turn these into blocks. I believe I needed 2 of them. Along with that chocolatey wool. 2. Oh, it's just any wool, to be honest with you. Okay. So I don't need the shovel. I don't need that. I don't need the bucket of water. Cool. Everything's coming up Draven. Slowly but surely, everything's coming up Draven. Just wait on this to finish charging. Then we'll get the next one going. Draven, King of Glyphs, King of Runes, all those things. Still got coal. Here it is. Oh, I've already got some there. Put it back. Excellent. More runes for Draven. All right. Blue one, green one, cake, 2 snow, and a wool. There it is. I keep missing that. All right. So that was, yes. So there we go. We got that one now. So that was this one? Yes. So next one is, oh goodness. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana steels, which is iron, right? Yes. So I need 5 mana steels. So 4 more of those. And a mana pearl, which I made some pearls already. I did that earlier when my mana got full. Iron. Okay, grab some iron. We'll just bring a stack out here. I need 4 more. Okay, there's my 5 of those. We'll hang on to those, so I'm sure I'm going to have to make more. But that's actually a pretty easy one right there. Just those ones. I didn't even have to use any other runes. Then we got to build the terrestrial blah, 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 blah. Because, you know, that's how Draven rolls. When he's wearing a fish on his head. Oh, it ate my coal up. Here's some more coal. Guys are hungry. Eating up all my delicious coal. It's over halfway. Living on a prayer. This is not the portal. This is just to take up the space where the portal will be so that I know how much room I needed. That's going to go away. Oh, I guess I should just put 1 there. I like that this one's a relatively easy one. It's my, you know, I had a water source right there. I could have just brought the buckets myself. What's in there? Give me that. Why is there a black wool in an energy? Oh, because I killed an energetic sheep down here. That's what that's from. Almost. I could probably put that in there now. I can. Put it in there. All the runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a pearl. And the stone. Now all I gotta do is charge it. Okay, cool. So that one's easy. We got that out of the way. What's the next one? 2 mana diamonds, light blue and weird off-color blue. Light blue and off-color blue. 2 mana diamonds. I already made some of those. Diamond. There they are. Undo. Excellent. Excellent. We're getting all the things done. I guess I could probably get this out of the way. Since I know now how big I needed it. My mad murder spree. It's true. Everything you're saying is true. These are going to be for my portal, so I'm just working on charging them up now. So they've got all the juices in them already. See how they're looking here. We got not even a quarter of the way yet. Where this one's still mostly full. It was full when we started today. That's halfway. Still got some coal over there. You only got 1 piece left. Okay, give you a few more. I feel like I need to move that back a space. Give myself a little more room there. Overall, I'm pretty pleased. I'm going to go check my fuel real quick. Pretty pleased with how everything's turning out in this playthrough. We're in the end game now. I'm just saying, yeah. We're not, but you know. Those are full. I'll make some more spider eyes. I'm gonna make one of these fancy things. Just to have one. I'll make the rest will be spider eyes. Drop that off because I don't need it. Let's go see if we're getting any spider guts and stuff in here. Some string. I guess that's from the spider. Power 2, multi-bow, magnet, protection 1. Okay. Oh, it's ready. I'm coming. Put it up. More runes. Next, diamonds. You get a stone. Like a stone. All right, so that's this one, right? Yes. Clear that off. Next one is orange, white, and 2 more mana diamonds. Okay, orange. We just made that white one. 2 more mana diamonds. Oh, look at them already here. 1, 2. Seems to be a theme. I'm going to hang on to those. KCE. It's the Go to Sky Factory. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. That reminds me. I have to do that second shot. I owe 2 more shots still. From Mr. Moog Courtney. Who's donated and been gifting subs already today to get me toasty, which I appreciate. Where'd my kitty go? She's gone. She must have gone upstairs. Okay, I'm going to turn the heater off now. It's burning my leg. Let's see. Moog says, so you've been playing this pack for a little while now. How are you finding it? And do you think there is replay ability? What a great question. Overall, I like the pack. Sky Factory 4 was I would say infinitely better, and I think I like Sky Factory 3 better too. But I do like this one better than Sky Factory 1 and 1.5, 2, whatever it was. Those ones. Not that those were bad. I'm just ranking them, right? Gotta have a bad, gotta have a high, gotta have a low. That's just how numbers work. And overall, I'm enjoying this pack. The vast majority of it. I think my biggest struggle with it is it's just very directionless. There's so much that it hints that you want you to do, but there's really no way in game to find out a lot of it. Unless you go Google it and hope someone like me has made a tutorial already. So that is a bit of a challenge. As for replayability, I'm not seeing a lot of replayability in this pack. only because a lot of the achievements and stuff I'm doing are to do them, right? I'm doing them to do them, and so that I can make a tutorial and help and share other people with how to do them. But none of the achievements themselves, except for building this giant reactor, it has been an overwhelmingly fun process. It hasn't been a bad process, but I feel like I'm just doing it to do it. Where Sky Factory 4, I felt the achievements had some humor to them in some situations, or were just, you know, there was figuring out to it, like making a reactor work and stuff. But a lot of that was just trial and error, finding the right numbers and the right fuels and things like that. I think that pack, Sky Factory 4, was much more mechanical, with mechanism and all of that stuff going on. I feel like there was just more mechanic stuff available, matter overdrive, all the alternative reactors that were available there, nuclear craft, things like that. So I felt that there was a lot more things to automate or reasons to automate, where here it's pretty much just all about automating the die, and then once you have the die, you have everything. At one point or another, you know. So it is still fun to get in and get to play with some mods and do some things I've never touched before. And I like the gateways. I like the way the mobs are set up. That's probably one of my favorite parts of the pack, is the way you have to unlock creatures by fighting the gateways and the statues, and you can control what spawns and what doesn't. I like all that. That's really cool. That's probably some of my favorite parts of this pack. The things I struggle with is that there's not, again, I feel like there's a lot less direction, and I feel like a lot of the mods that I enjoy the most have been severely nerfed to make them not as enjoyable anymore. Mystical agriculture being a great example of that. It's just nowhere in this pack. Mystical's about useless. I mean, I got the armor. I mean, for Supremium and stuff, it's okay. I don't, there's no reason to build big farms. And there's not even really a reason to automate dye to a heavy level, right? I got one seed of every color, basically, providing me my primary dye. And I have more dye than I need to do all the stuff I need to do. If I wasn't building that giant reactor, I wouldn't even need the whole second section of them. The reactor itself is a bit of a hog, but there's not a lot of reason for me to have to make a bunch of farms and build up resources in this pack. But overall, I do like a lot of the cool mods that they put in here, and I am enjoying playing with some stuff that I haven't gotten in the other Sky Factories, like the Dimlity stuff, and which I may have been in a previous one, but I never messed with. It's nice to see Botania back in the Sky Factory, because I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was in 3 or not. It definitely wasn't in 4. Quick. No. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. More mojo. For Sky 4, was the first mod pack I ever played, and that's how I found your videos. Gotcha. My first one was Sky Factory 3, right? It was in 3. Okay. I felt like I remembered it from something, but I could not for life me remember seeing it in 4. So it was in 3. Gotcha. Yeah, the advancements page, like, here's my thing with the advancements page. It exists, right? I wish the book had been turned into advancements page. Now, I understand that's a lot more work, right? Because for these advancements, they automatically have to know when you've done the thing so it can give you the thing. Where in the book, you just go in and check mark it yourself, right? So definitely, I mean, with all the other work he's put into it, the book is much easier. I just don't like the books. And I've seen them in multiple packs I've played. I just don't find it doesn't feel as rewarding to go and check mark the thing myself. Seeing this with it knocked off, when I get that little pop-up, I feel like I've legit achieved something. Even in a reward itself with no physical rewards, right? So hang on, I'm going to do another shot here for the other donation we received. Shot number 2. I still have one more after this. Woohoo! Potent! Crane operator, save me my friends in Sky Factory 4 so many times. Well, it's my pleasure. I'm glad that I could assist. Oh, I should start getting my next one ready. I forgot. Did I put a rock on that already? I did. That's the one that's up there. I forgot. Blue and orangey pink. I think it's dark blue. And I think that's orangey pink. Okay. And 2 more diamonds. This is getting easy now. I've never got your stream before, but thank you for Skyfactory 4. Well, thank you very much, Call Me Broken Ball. I appreciate that. And welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. I usually stream at 7 p.m. Eastern, which was, an hour ago. A lot of times I was just doing weekends, but then Sky Factory 5 came out, and I've been streaming like 5 days a week. Although I am taking a bit of a hiatus next week because my wife's going to be in the hospital for a week. So whether I'm not on, I'm going to say I'm not going to be on at all next week, but there's a chance that she gets to come home early or something. Fabio says, I agree. I've been using that as well. Maybe I'll start playing a little ditty when I check some. There you go. A little ditty. But Jack and Diane. I actually don't like that song, to be honest with you. Sky Factory 4 is the best pack I've ever played. I will agree with that. It's my favorite pack ever. With Stone Block 2 being right after it. Stone Block 2 is the second pack. I'm thinking about replaying Stone Block 2. Because I did that that was like 4 or 5 years ago since I played Stone Block 2. And I know a lot more about a lot more mods now. And it has chickens. And that is reason enough. Broken Ball says, in Sky Factory 4, I have some weird issue with Cyclic Item Crafter. And it starts to uncraft items somehow. I've never had that happen, I'll be honest with you. I would always say this. This is, if you have the resources to do it, right? That's the key. If you have enough to make another Cyclic Crafter, take that one, break it, and throw it away. And make a fresh one. There have been times where I built a whole brand new one, and it works fine. I don't know if one just bugs out or somehow I've messed with the setting without knowing it and don't know how to fix it. This could be for many different blocks or machines. But if you can afford to make another one, I say break the other one and throw it into the void. Build a whole new one and see if you still have the same issue. That way you'll know if it's a bug with the blocking game or just that individual block. I wish they just had created Sky Factory. Fabio! Hush your blasphemous mouth! Right. Most people know that I despise Create, and avoid it at all costs. Stone Block 1 over Stone Block 2. I really did enjoy Stone Block 1 as well. I might have enjoyed one. It's hard to remember because I played them a couple years apart. Stone Block 2 had the fluid cows, which I really enjoyed. I liked the fluid cows. I don't remember why I liked the fluid cows, but I remembered I liked messing with them. They were cool. More coal. How we're halfway there. We're doing all right here. So that's the green one, right? Blue and pink. We've only got 4 after that. What do we got? Runes and diamonds, runes and diamonds. Oh yeah, we're gonna knock all these out today. Sweet, we got past the hard stuff already. Now that's true. Stone Block 2 was definitely lacking in storage options. But I think we can all mostly agree that both Stone Block 1 and 2 was better than Stone Block 3. Stone Block 3, meh. What is your Discord? Are you talking about call? Or are you asking me? My link to my Discord is down in the description of this stream and all my streams and videos, as well as links to my website and all my social medias. For those of you who might like to join my Discord. Yeah, or you can go to my website, Onlydraven.com. It's there as well. But I do keep a link of it down in the description of all my streams videos. So if you scroll down, you should see one down there as well. Come on. All right, so this is the green one. I'm going to go ahead and take that off there. We'll get the next one ready. The next one is light blue and yellow. Light blue and yellow snow. Gross. Nobody wants that. With the traveling instead of going to dimensions. I don't think I made it that far. See, unfortunately, Stone Block 3 had a huge major, massive problem from the get-go that sucked any desire or joy out of playing it. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get too far with it. All right, so there's those ones. That's done. Let's get this one going. I know this is probably not the most exciting thing, but these we got to have these runes to move forward with everything else we want to do here, unfortunately. So that's why we're knocking them all out today. Okay, so that's this one. Blue and yellow. Yes, that's blue and yellow. Let's get rid of that. So next is green and white. Green and white, and 2 more diamonds. Wonderous. All right, we'll give that a minute. Let's get some more coal over there. Personally a fan of Ozone 3. I can never remember if I played that one or not. I might have. I don't remember. Whoop, my wool's full. Oh my god, so much wool. So much wool. So little time. I didn't realize how much wool was in there. My goodness. Wool. Let's go over here. Did I just throw a rune for no reason? That was weird. We'll pull those out. Got that back going again. Just checking all the stuffs. Excuse me. Whoa, alcohol. Check that. Getting there. Draven, by any chance do you have a tutorial for garden cloches? I believe that I do, but I believe it's a Sky Factory 3 tutorial, if I remember correctly. Bear with me a moment and I'll take a gander. And a goose. Mallard humor. Cloche. I'm going to make an updated one first because it's a little tiny bit different, I think. But there's the one for Stone Block 3, how to make and use a garden cloche. Mind you, this is an older one. How old? I'm intrigued. Does it say when I posted it? I should go back and look. It does not. Let me try this. Cloche. Cloche. February 26, 2019. Almost 5 years ago that tutorial came out. Good lord. Draven, me and my friend are almost on Sky 4. What mod pack would you recommend for us after we beat it? Let's see. Stone Block 1 or 2. If you've not done either, I'd start with 1 first and then 2. Stone Block is a great pack. So that would be 1. If you're wanting another Sky Block pack, Sky Farm is a really good, it's probably my other favorite Sky Block pack. Although all the mods to the Sky pack 7, I did 7, I've heard 8 and 9 are okay too. Those are pretty good for Sky Blocks. But Sky Farm, so much decoration stuff available for Sky Farm. Makes me sad because I was building my Dungeons & Dragons world in a Sky Farm world just because there was so much decoration. And I'd put several months into building it. And I was really happy with how it was coming along. And while I was updating and doing some computer stuff, I accidentally deleted the saved file. There were no backups or any of it. I lost it all by accident. So unhappy. All the mods to the 7 to the Sky. That's the one that I played, and it was pretty boss. Oh, we're ready. Put him up. So if you're looking for more Sky Block, that one or Sky Farm would be my recommendation. But if you're not specifically looking for a Sky Block, I recommend Stone Block 1. Just because it's going to kind of give you the feel of a Sky Block. Same mentality. You start in a little small area and you got to expand and you got to figure out ways to do that. but it's different enough that it feels like a cool experience. I haven't tried 9. 7 I enjoyed. I couldn't speak to 9. All right, so that was green and white. Is that what we got in there? Green and white. It is. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Woo, this is taking a while. Purple, dark blue, and white. Dark blue and white is in there, so I got to wait for it to get done, and then 2 diamonds. I have just enough diamonds. Beauty. Least favorite pack would be Volcano Block. Whoo! Whoo! It's a swear word around here. Here's what I'll say about Volcano Block. Yes, I strongly disliked it. But it was the first mod pack I played after Sky Factory 3 and 4. So it's the first non-Sky Factory pack I ever played. And, you know, sometimes when you've been eating at a 5-star restaurant every day for a year, and then you get something to eat at the local gas station, the quality's not the same. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. You're just used to a higher quality of product. Not to knock gas station food, because to be honest with you, that's a bad example. I prefer to eat gas station food 9 times out of 10. And I don't mean the stuff that comes in a package. If it's a gas station with an actual like deli mini restaurant, that's good stuff. That's grease food right there, and that's phenomenal. But Volcano Block was not fun. But I do feel that if I could go back and play it today, I would enjoy it more, because I have much more knowledge with a wider diversity of mods and mod packs in general. I feel like I would enjoy it more if I went back. Unfortunately, the old original Volcano Block is not there anymore. Can't play it. We tried to do that earlier last year. Kazantube asks, compact claustrophobia. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. A lot of people love that one. So I would recommend everybody giving it a shot. I personally did not like it. I did not like any of the claustrophobia packs that I played. Not that I'm claustrophobic. That was not the reason. It just did not speak to me, if you will. In All the Mods 9, they changed the All the Mods star recipe. You don't need to create a lot. Victory! That's good. Once in a while... Oh, wait a minute. You said you don't need it a lot. But you still need it some. You didn't need it a lot in 8 either. You just had to have the big giant thing at the end to actually... Why are you going over my wall all of a sudden? You had to have the big giant thing at the end to put it all together. Irritating. Didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed the pack. I didn't enjoy making the star. But I did do it. Come on. We're so close. Only 2 left once this one's done. We're going to have time to... Hopefully... Let's start taking a look at our other stuff that we need. So let's take a look at this guy. So this is the other thing that we're going to make. We're going to make a terrestrial agglomeration plate. We're going to need the book. To the lexicon. Lexica Botania, because there's a special way you got to build that. Are you going to do blood magic in this pack? Is blood magic in this pack? Blood magic is not in this pack, Tyler. I didn't think it was. I was going to say, I haven't come across anything blood magic yet. That'd been cool. I do like blood magic. I would have definitely done blood magic, because I enjoy blood magic. You don't need to create because it's not in that version. Best version! Alright, we got to find this blue plate thing again. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not going to be any of the flowers. It's not in there. It's not going to be in there. That's tools. Trinkets, ender artifacts. It's not in there. It's not in there. Really? Is it not in the book? Tiny Potato was. That's pretty cool. I don't see it. That's a problem. Portal to Alfenheim, yes. I'm trying to make the pylon. Yes, I'm trying to make a mana pylon. Well, I can make that right now. So I must be... Oh, I need to make a Natura pylon. Isn't that what I needed to make? Can I just craft that without the thing now? Did they change that? Where's the thing that I need to open the elf portal? It's not in there. It's not in there. Yeah, it's one of these things. Oh, that's right. Well, no, Terra Steel I need. Here it is. This is the thing. This is the thing. So here it is down here. So I got to figure out how to... My thing is I don't remember what goes under that. I'm pretty sure that's living stone and lapis. Occult. Yes, I definitely want to do occult. We just decided to do Botania first. I really... Both of them can be time consuming, to my understanding. I've never done occult, but from what I know of it. Why do I have a big old lump of wool here? I don't know. Oh, from the sheep earlier. So once I'm done with Botania, then yes, I fully intend to do occult. Because I don't think I've done much, if ever, any occult, to be honest. I may have never done occult. But if I have, I didn't do it much. So, my God, this one's taken forever. I didn't put a stone in there. Like a stone. All right, there we go. Okay. So there's that one. I needed the white one again. Blue, white, diamond, diamond. Stone. Burp. Yes. Okay. So I need blocks of lapis. Let's do that. So here again, here's where my confusion is. I don't know what goes under the thing. Is that lapis underneath it? Is it rows of lapis? Or is it a checkerboard? You know what I mean? And I can't find it in the guide. You'd think it would be in here somewhere. Entry index. Maybe I just go in here. I mean, it's just a flat blue disc. It should be easy to see. Wait, what's it called again? They're alphabetized. I just realized that. It's terrestrial thingamabobber. Okay. T. Yeah, it's not in here. How confusing is that? Why would you not put it in the book? Especially considering it's a whole process. How irritating is that? That they didn't bother putting it in here. So the stuff I'm trying to make, what's that green ingot called again? Terrestrial, I can remember the bookmark recipe, yes. Terra Steel. Terra Steel should be in here, right? They don't even have Terra Steel in here. So confused. I can tell you this fact makes it very hard to figure out for first timers. Yes. For about a week and can't figure out what to do. Legit. Gotcha. 5 of the stone, 4 lapis. Okay. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate that because I'll be honest, it didn't say. I'm going to put that here. Okay. How close are we? We're getting there. Let me get some more coal going. Okay. Now, how do we make the thing? What's the recipe for the actual thing? It's lapis, all these runes, and a block of mana steel. Okay, block of mana steel right off the bat. That's something I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's pop that that open. Out of the way, shovel. Nobody has time for you. Okay. Do I have... Oh, I have all the runes I needed, technically, for that. Oh, no, it used up my runes. Well. Boy, I hope I didn't need any of those to make the last 2 runes we need. Crap. Required gate upgraded book. Yeah, but I need the stuff. I can't get the gate until I have this, is the problem. I have to have Terra Steel to make the gate. So that won't work. Because Terra Steel is required to make the gate. I believe Elfin Steel you have to have the gate for. It's like a boss fight, isn't it? Exchange with Elf was in Project Ozone. You throw the Lexica through and it updates it, yes. But again, I need to make the gate, I have to have the Terra Steel already. So that's the opposite direction. Am I using Mystical? A little bit. Mystical's mostly useless in this pack. Put him a dip! Alright, so what was I needing? Was that the one which one did I just make? Purple? Yes, I made purple. So the last one I need is the black one. And that is orange and light blue. Do I have those ones still? No, because I used the orange to make my gate. Well, you know, I was really making it to make this, so if we don't make the last rune or 2, not that heartbroken about it. I really don't need it. I was doing it for that specifically. Alright, so we got this guy. Just to answer your question a little bit better, Lex, when we look at mystical agriculture, there are no seeds anymore. There's only dye seeds. You can't make any other resource with mystical anymore. It's here only to make dye. So, again, like I said, not a lot of reason to automate many things in this pack. Okay, so I needed the portal to Elfenheim, right? Portal to Elfenheim. Let's go back to here, to here, to here. Portal to Elfenheim. Here we go. So I needed living wood blocks, glimmering living wood, elven gateway core, and 2-mana Natura pylon. So that's what I was trying to make first, was the Natura pylon. So that's what I'm trying to make. So I have to have the Terra Steel first to be able to get to the end. So to get Terra Steel, I have to put a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and a mana steel on here. And then I have to charge it, but I can't remember if I can just charge it with these things. I have concerns. Let me fix part of my concerns. Because one of them will fit. Yes, that'll work. Okay. There. Now I can link this to that, and it will be unimpeded. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so that's set up. I guess we'll get some mana going over there. And then, so it was a mana diamond, which I got. What was the other thing? For this, for this, for this. It was a mana pearl, mana steel, and mana diamond. Okay, so I got the diamond. So there's a mana steel. Draven is the mana steel. I'm just kidding. I am not Superman, as much as you may think so. Pearls. So I pop that, pop that, pop that. And now it's doing its mojo. I think this takes for frickin' ever, and there's no way to tell how close it is to being done is the downside. So I guess we'll just watch that for a bit and see if it works. And I need to do this once at least. You use misguidance to that. You need sparks and suck from the mana pools. So that's what I was concerned with, because I remember that I hated sparks the most when it came to Botania. It was the thing about Botania that I despised. The whole process was ass. So I don't remember anything about how it works. And it went away. Alright, so I got a spark. Now what do I do with it? Does anybody remember how sparks work? I guess I could look it up, couldn't I? Sparks. Wait a minute. I just realized there's some stuff at the beginning that's outside of alphabetized. Then it gets alphabetized. Terrasteel. So Terrasteel is in here. It's before A for some reason. Spark. I passed it. Spark Augment and Spark Tinkerer are the only things in here that talk about sparks. Apply to them as abilities. Well, I don't need to augment them. I need to know how they work to begin with. So that didn't help me. Spark Tinkerer. Modify the augment supply. Don't need that either. I just need to know how to use the original spark. Spectator. Mana pool. Sparks. Here we go. Sparks are interesting things. No, they're not. Don't care. Place a spark over mana pool and another over a nearby block will allow it to work. So just put it there. That's all I gotta do is put it there. 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 Okay, it seems to be working. Why is there blue over here? Is it wasting it? I hope it's not wasting it. Oh God. It's draining my mana pools. DEFCON 3. Hey, it did the thing. Sweet deal. Okay, so there's the thing. Now we're back to Pylon. Oh, I need the mana Pylon first. Okay, I need more mana steals. Mana steals. Where's my iron at? Woo, that sucked up my juices. Okay, so this, two. I only did one. Oh, I'm out of mana diamonds. Now I need a diamond. I feel like that was easier than it used to be. I'm going to agree with you. Lex. I believe that there used to be way more than that, and I hated it. But if that's all there is, make it and stick it on there, I'm okay with it. That could be improved. And if it is, I applaud them for improving a process, because that doesn't happen that often. Usually everything just gets made worse in games. All right, there's two of those. One of those. All right, we got our pylons. All right. So that's what's going to fuel our elf portal. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, so now we got to build the actual blocks of the thing, which I didn't do that because I thought that was easier. So, portal to Elfheim. Okay. I need a core. I already made those. Wait, what happened? Too fast. I need 8 living wood blocks. Everybody remember that. 3 glimmering, and an elven gateway core. Okay. Okay. All right. Elven gateway core. Delicious. That was awesome. And then, okay, I've already forgotten the other things. Living wood blocks and glimmering living. Okay, the glimmering is the one I don't know. Glimmering. Glimmering living wood. Stripped. Log. I guess this one. Glimmering living wood. Okay. Living wood. Why don't I have any? Oh, because I only have logs. Okay. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3 of those. Excellent. And then all I need, it said, was living wood blocks, wasn't it? In the wrong one. 8 living wood blocks. Okay. All right. This is doable. I'll need to make some, though. How do I make a living wood block? Living wood log, living wood. I feel like I need the living wood. It said 8 of those, right? No, that's not it. Living wood, okay. I'm gonna assume that's what they mean. Alright, so book. Block can be of any variety, log or wood, stripped or not. Oh, okay, I could have used the log then. Oh well. Mix it up if you're feeling fancy. I'm not feeling fancy. Made that. I didn't have to make that. No! Stop taking me back all the way, you bastard. Oh, it's in a crafting table. So here's the picture. Core at the bottom. Okay, that's easy enough. I can do that. So core at the bottom. Yes. And then log and then log. Get some dirt here. And then it'll be log, log, shiny, shiny, log, log, dirt, log, shiny, log. Well, that's going to take forever. Okay. Oh, there's one there too. All right. So there's our gateway. I thought that was bigger. Okay. I don't need that anymore. I can get rid of that. I get rid of that. Okay, to the book. Mana pools, pounds directed above them. We need within 11 area around the core. Wait, what? Within 11 by 11 around the core. So I have to have, it needs 11 going. I don't remember it needing that much room. So I need to put this way far back. Am I reading that correctly? Huge amount of mana from said pools will be formed by right-clicking the core with a wand of the forest. Oh, well, it's working. I did not need the 1111. So now if I throw this through, it comes back as a better book. Fancy schmancy book. Wondermiss. Mana splitter in order to fill more pools of time. Nah, I'm good, but thank you though. Excellent. So I have the thing in the portal and stuff. Let me grab the achievement book, because that's an achievement. That's why we're doing it. Why do we do anything other than the achievements, right? Where's Botania? I think I skipped it. There it is. Create a portal. Did it. To trade for dye or resources. I forget how you trade. I mean, I know you throw something in. I just don't remember what things they'll send back. Is it in the book? Dreamwood box. Okay. If I throw in Mana Steel, I'll get Elementium. Okay. I just gotta throw something in to get the achievement. What have I got on me? I got one of these. Maybe we'll see what happens if I throw that in. It worked! I have a pixie dust! Draven, king of pixie dust! Let's clean this up a little bit. I got so much stuff in here now. Alright. Alright, so now that we've got that done, our next step is the Gaia. Yes, yes, the Gaia is next on our list. That's what this area down here is for. Because that pitch is on my list. There's an unliving chair. I want to make that. Hold on a second. Draven has a new priority. I don't have a skeleton skull. Damn you, skeleton. I'll worry about that later then. We'll remember that. Alright. So now it's about summoning the Gaia. Where's that ritual? Ritual of Gaia 1 is a trial often undertaken by elves and dravens, for the record. After getting all the colors, what do you suggest me to do? Gotcha. You were correct. The Gaia has fat tunes, and I respect it. Alright, so the next steps, as in any other pack, storage and power, right? Those are what come next. For storage, I recommend sophisticated storage. The barrels or the chests is a great way to get started, and then you can start doing butt magic, Ars Nouveau. And if you link a storage lectern to it, that's how I'm doing all my crafting. You can sync that to it. Then for power is bigger reactors. So building a bigger reactor and getting started on storage. That's all. Storage and power, always the first two priorities, right? And then to get those, there'll be steps you have to go through. Build a machine to get this part, to get this resource, so on and so forth. That'll kind of guide you through. Okay, I mean, definitely not going to fight the Gaia today. We only got 20 minutes left, but we can get some of this stuff built up, and maybe we can fight the Gaia tomorrow. So what do we need to fight the Gaia? Power of the Gaia says, ritual requires an active beacon with Gaia pylons surrounding it. Single terra steel ingot as a sacrifice. Alright, so I need that. 9 iron blocks and a beacon. Okay, alright, that seems easy enough. Nine. I don't remember how much room I need though. Beacon. I haven't made a beacon in forever. Because they're just not that useful. What would you consider late end game in Sky Factory 4? Late end game? I mean, once you start making mechanism reactors, maximum size fission reactor, and most importantly, the maximum size fusion reactor achievement is, I think, the hardest achievement in the pack. That's usually one of the very last things I do, because everything else builds up to that point. But yes, that would be end game, in my opinion. Once you've done that, you've done the hardest thing in Sky Factory 4. Which is to get the maximum size fusion reactor built and get it to produce, like, what is it, like 3,333,333 RF per tick? Or is it 9999? It's something like that. When you have flight, I don't know if I'd say that, because you can get glitch armor pretty early in the game and have flight. Glitch armor is the easiest creative flight to get. You can get an air charm way earlier than that. Once you have an air charm, you've got flight. You can do that early game. But for creative flight, glitch armor, although Supremium armor is better. And then after Supremium armor, that's pretty much it. Unless you're playing with Project E, then there's a couple other levels for you. Alright, and then I need 4 of the beacony things. What's the beacony thing? What are they called? Let me go back a step. A Gaia pylon. Okay, Gaia pylon. I'm feeling dizzy all of a sudden. I don't know why. I haven't drank enough, unless there's something wrong with the alcohol. My wife's trying to kill me. If I die, send the police. All right, so I had 1 pixie dust. I need 3 more. How did I get that? I threw in a mana pearl. Okay, how do I get this? I threw in 2 mana steals. That's fair. I can do that. So I needed pearls. Wait, no, I'm going to need 2 per beacon. I need 4 beacons. So that's 8 pearls. I've already got 1. So. And then the pearl was... I forget what the pearl was. What did I throw in to get the pearl? Mana pearl. It was an ender pearl. That makes sense. They like to throw it in the back. That just gave me the pearls. Oh, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. Those are what I'm going to throw through. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then the other thing was this, which is a mana steel, 2 for 1. Same thing, I need 8, so I need 16 iron. Which are higher for trading of both length. Automating. Oh yeah, that's end game. Yeah, when you're in prestige, I mean that's a completely different game at that point. So the benchmarks are very different. If I got a black hole to consume the Nether in Skyvex 4, would I be in for dire consequences? No. No, not really, as long as it's not crashing your world. If it's where you spawn in, you're going to want to create a new portal really far away. That'd be the only thing I could think of. Okay, so now I need to throw those in. Can I just do that? I can. Victory. All right, so throw that in there. Oh, I need the thing in the middle. Oh, God. No! Stop making me work. Okay. I don't think I have enough diamonds. I'm going to need 4 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. Okay. And then mana steel again. So I'm going to need 8 more iron. Okay. That's a good one. Filling up a cookie jar with 8 stacks of 64 cookie singularities. That's another one that can be time consuming. The octuple compressed netherrack takes a lot longer than the sugarcane. Those are mid to late game things. I mean, I'd start the compression one as soon as you possibly can, building the resources for it. But there's 1, 2. Oh, good, they do stack a little bit. Wish these did. 3. Well, they do. Prick. All right, there's those. Okily dokily. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we're looking at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is the most amount of space I have available without extending. Bacon! Oh, it's going right up next to my farm. Alright, so there should be a thing in here that tells you how to put it down. Is that it? Let me set it down. Why won't you let me set it down? Oh, I hate that. That's infuriating. No, I don't want to do that. going to make me break this, aren't you, you prick? Boo! Stupid. Okay, there's that, which is where I had it. Okay, now I'm going to need some builder materials. Grab something easy to break. Give me something to break. But nice if it had just pulled those right out of my inventory. Did the work for me. I am lazy after all. You all know this. You know, we might be able to fight the guy today. I thought this was going to take longer, to be honest. I feel like we really went through this faster this time. I guess it helped that I had all the mana built up, but still. I feel like we got the Gaia way faster. Prestige mode sucks. Not really. I mean, it just depends. Like, once you've beaten Sky Factory 4 a few times, you need additional challenge. Prestige will offer that. Fill it with all the moderators inside. Yeah, you don't actually have to fill it to get the achievement. You do got to get a fair amount in there. You can do it with just the 4 corners of the design that I do in my tutorial. That you weren't... Wait, is there any mod that you weren't a fan of, but now changed your mind on and now like? Ooh. What a great question. Lex is correct. Create and AE2 are the only 2 straight-up mods that I despise with a passion. I'm trying to think of mods that I disliked that I now like. Wow, that's a tough one. It's so much the other way around, where there's mods I like that they've nerfed the hell out of that have made them not as good. There's some that have improved, but I can't think of any off the top of my head that I didn't like that I now like. I'm not saying there isn't any. I'm not thinking of any right now. I've always liked Mystical. I like Mechanism. Nuclear Craft is nice. Industrial Foregoing is easy. Botania is not bad. Chickens are awesome. Bees have always been cool. Any of the resource stuff like that. Deep Mob Learning, Hostile Neural Networks, those have always been good. All of them, many of them have been nerfed in many ways, but I did hate Nuclear Craft. I don't know if I hate it as much as I was just confused by it. I didn't understand it. Once I understood it, it got easier. So that could very likely fall under that list. Phantom, I think, would be correct. I think I hated Nuclear Craft, but it was largely because I didn't understand it. Because there's a lot of math and technical stuff in there, and that's not something I normally enjoyed. But once I figured out the reactor and how to make it work, it got better. Well, so yeah, those are the opposite, right? Because you're saying, what did I hate that now I like? I always liked Mystical, and I always liked Deep Mob Learning and Hostile. Deep Mob Learning to Hostile, I think, was improved. That's a mod. One of the few mods I think got better was Hostile Neural Networks is an upgrade, and then the other one I think Compact Machines improved. It only got better. I have 0 complaints about Compact Machines because I liked it a lot in Sky Factory 4, and it only got better after that. All right, so let's see. Screw it. We got 10 minutes to fight a Gaia. Think I could beat him? The answer is probably no. But we've got a draconic gear on, so let's find out. I need a terrasteel ingot. Oh, crap. I gotta go make a terrasteel ingot again. Okay, that was, I don't know if I've got enough mana to make another one yet. That was the only downside. I don't know if I've got half a mana pool. I don't, yeah, so I need a terrasteel ingot. Okay, so we might not be able to. I don't have the mana to do it. Is the only downside. Okay, so I'll have to build up mana today. Tomorrow we will begin by fighting the Gaia. Let's see. I missed the glitch armor. Glitch armor was okay. The whole trial key thing was interesting. I just always skipped over it, went right to mystical. So I didn't use it as much to begin with. But I didn't have any complaints about the glitch armor at all. Thoughts on Matter Overdrive? Matter Overdrive, the whole Android thing was awesome. I just wish they would have finished it, right? That's the only real complaint, is they never finished it. And I wish that they had. Because the reactor was broken. I didn't like the reactor because it was broken. It was just too overpowered in a way that it wasn't meant to be. And then nobody ever just bothered to fix it. But yeah, there's that. Integrated dynamics. I don't think I ever used integrated dynamics off the top of my head, so I can't speak to that. Broken Bone. Draven, do we have the Ultra OP generator from Sky Factory 4? If you're talking about the upgradable geothermal, no, that whole mod is not in here. All the generators and upgradable generators that we used in Sky Factory 4 are not in this pack. Sadly, because I really did like those. See if we ever got a spider eye. I never got a single spider eye. Nor do I know what to do with a nautilus shell. What can I do with a nautilus shell? Oh, that's right. I could make a conduit. I don't know why I'd want one. Mermaid dresser! Well, I'm going to have to make that now. Damn it. Mermaid dressers. Mermaid dresser. Mermaid. And there's a mermaid pearl from Acapulco. Or from Cluttered. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty cool. Let's see. So what made you hate Create? Everything about it. See, that's the only thing about these components here is that a lot of these things, when you try to break them, it just goes through it. You have to break the left side. The right side doesn't technically exist, which is confusing. Create does the thing that I hate most in Minecraft. And that is where it takes a process, something that we normally can do, and then makes it harder for no reason other than to make it harder. Explain what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have to build a 3x3 grid of moving contraptions and components with a power source of water wheels and wind and all that other crap to make something that I normally could make in a crafting table. Why? Why do I have to spend the extra 30 minutes putting that all together to craft something that I can normally make in a regular crafting table? If you're going to make a regular process harder, there should be a benefit to do so. The best example of that would be a smeltery. Why even make a smeltery? I can just cook ore as it is. Because if you go through all the trouble to make a smeltery, and you make your ingots that way, you get twice the amount of ingots for your trouble. Create never does that. It just makes regular processes way harder for no reason other than to make it harder. Which, in my opinion, this is me, it's a lazy way to make your content last longer. And sometimes mod packs themselves are designed that way. They just take regular processes and make them way harder to do so that it takes a long time to play their pack, but they're not adding any new content. They're just slowing you down. That's not fun to me. And Create is the perfect example of that. It just takes regular stuff and makes it harder to do things that don't benefit you. Now, that's not to say there may not be some processes in there that make it a little bit better. But the vast majority that I've ever dealt with, I had to go through a whole lot of trouble to make something I could normally do in a crafting table. But that's me. That's me. That's my irritation. Again, give me a benefit. If I make it in the crafting table or in your Create way, but I get twice the amount of resources for my trouble, I'm all about that. That makes sense. I'm being rewarded for putting in that extra time and effort. The time it takes to build it, set it up, and get it to work. Now I feel like, okay, cool. There was a reason I did this other than you just wanted to slow me down. So Create's not the only mod that does that, but I find it to be one of the biggest criminals in that regard. So let me jump back up here. Questions after that. Hatred towards that mod. That's it. And it's not the only one, but it's the worst for that issue. Applied Energetics 2. Don't like AE 2 either, for the exact same reason. It's an overly complicated process to be able to make a storage system when there are 3 or 4 other good storage systems out there that are just as good, if not better, and I can make them way easier. It's difficult and time-consuming and grindy for no reason other than to make it difficult, time-consuming, and grindy. And when I'm in Sky Factory 4, which is where I really came across using it the most, the amount of time it takes to make the amount of adequate storage for high-number components and the amount of power it takes to run it versus a simple storage network, which requires almost no resources to hold even more materials than the AE system will hold. It is just faster, quicker, and requires no power. Why would I pick the harder one? And I could do nearly everything, I'm not going to say everything, I can do nearly everything in it that I can do in AE. There's never been anything that AE offered me that I couldn't do with another system that I actually needed to do. That's my experience. But I still recommend that everybody use Create and AE and make that determination for themselves. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean you shouldn't like something. Everybody plays games differently. Some packs I love, you might hate. Some packs I hate, you might love. We don't all like the same thing. So I strongly recommend trying the mods that I don't enjoy. Because you might love them. They could give you hours, if not days of fun. And that's what this whole thing is about. You should be having fun with the game. But at the same time, I should be having fun with the game. So I'm not going to do things that I don't have fun with, which would be Create and AE, which is why I don't do them. And if I get a bad pack that's 90% that, I'm not going to play that because I'm not going to have fun with it. And if I'm not having fun, you're not going to have fun watching me. I know this from experience. Again, we talked about Volcano Block earlier in the series, in the stream. Counters for night vision, underwater, water breathing. Oh, that's cool. Bulk smelting a whole stack of items in seconds. I can do that with a ton of other things. I don't need Create for that. I could do that with a ton of stuff. I mean, you look at the speed of the mechanism smelting factories with the upgrades on it, or you look at an insanium oven, what's it called? Insanium furnace and things like that. There's stuff out there that'll do it just as well, just as quickly, and it's one single block that I can connect to my normal power source, and I'm done. And that would be great. Crusher. There you go. Yeah, a whole machine in order to get iron dust, or I could just slap a crusher down. Yeah. They may create crushers double ores, which again, that would be a benefit, but is, in some situations. Like a good example of that. Let me give you an example of the best example I can think of where Create just infuriated me. And it's the reason why I didn't enjoy and why I stopped playing Stone Block 3. I love the chicken mod. Chickens, talk about them all the time. Chickens are the bomb. Love playing with the chickens. Stone Block 3 used Create to make the basic chicken recipes so ungodly, more work and time consuming with no benefit whatsoever. I had to have a 7x9x9 grid as the machines that move with water wheels and all that other stuff, just so I could combine all these other components with a weird chicken to make a regular green chicken. Instead of just putting a chicken in a crafting table and surrounding it with green dye. There was no reason to make it more difficult. Now, had they done that, and the chicken was automatically a 9x9x9 fully leveled chicken, that would have been worth the effort to make that chicken that way. I would have been rewarded for the extra amount of work that I had to do that. But instead, they did that specifically to slow you down so you couldn't get the chickens quicker, so you couldn't start building resources through chickens. They wanted you, they forced you to use other create methods to get all that stuff. It's a term very commonly being used, railroading you to get before you were allowed to use the chickens. It slowed you down for no purpose other than slowing you down. Had there been a benefit to it, might have been a bit more reasonable to do. But that's the best example I could think of when create just infuriated me. Let's see. Hello, Terry. Hey, create for the same reason. However, I tried A2 and love it now. And that's what you should do. Everybody should try it. Again, I talk about why I don't like things. It doesn't mean they suck. I think they suck. It doesn't mean they suck. That's just my opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. It's not a fact. I have been told many times in my life, rightly so, that I talk with conviction. I speak very convincingly, and when I talk about something, I speak to it like it's a fact. Because for me it is. I'm speaking to my opinion. This is my matter of fact, if you will. And as such, sometimes people think I'm speaking of something as a fact and not an opinion. And that's on me for not being clear enough, right? And that's why, if you've been here a while, you know I regularly tell you, please go try AE and create because you might love them. Or if I play a mod pack I don't like, I'll say, I didn't like it, but you should try it. It could be great for you. Because it's just my opinion on something. I just find that that opinion happens to be shared by quite a few people in the Minecraft community. Not everybody, but a fair amount. And with that statement, I remembered when the All the Mod Discord welcomed me to the AE2 lovers. Exactly. Because I find you to be a smaller crowd than you think. My problem, here's why I think AE2 is very popular. In mods, packs. Versus many of the people who play them. And this is going to be to a lot of mods. And this may speak to you. Please tell me if it does. There are two types of people who play Minecraft, right? There are the overwhelmingly technically minded people, and then there's the overwhelmingly creative-minded people. You can be both, but everybody usually swings one way or another. Normally, you like to create things. I want to come up with a cool automation or a process. I want to build a cool castle. I want to fight a dragon, blah, 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 blah. And then you have your people who are your Greg Tech people. The people that want something to be very technical and computer. They want to get in. They want the mod to have a computer, like it was in Sky Factory. I can't remember it. Sky Factory. There was the one computer, Excel computers, where you get in there and you're actually programming things and you're coming up with programs and so on and so forth. Most people that I have come across don't enjoy that side of stuff unless they're into programming itself. The average Minecraft player doesn't want to spend the time to have to do that. They'd much rather slap down a mechanism machine, take 2 or 3 minutes to figure out the confusing GUI of a mechanism machine, and then you use it. The problem we run into is that most of the people who make mod packs are the technically minded people. They're the ones who enjoy the coding, which is how they're able to do all that stuff and make it all work correctly, right? These people are smarter than me. Darkosto, who makes these games, can do stuff with this that I could never do it. I couldn't make a mod pack. Thought about it. I would suck. I could not make it in-depth because I just don't understand the computer stuff behind it. And I have no desire to learn. I don't want to learn programming. It doesn't interest me. Just like I don't want to learn how to fix my car. I can do the basics. I don't want to learn how to fix my own transmission. I just don't care. I'll pay somebody for that. That's the experience I come to Minecraft for. I don't come to Minecraft to learn programming. If I do that, I just make my own mod packs. So AE and the very grindy technical side of things and making things more complicated for complicated sake, the create stuff I talked about, that's appealing to that type of people. And those are the people who are making most of the mod packs, which is why we're seeing more and more create and more only AE as the only modern storage system in many of the mod packs that I'm seeing coming out nowadays. Thankfully, refined storage is ending up in a lot of them too, because that's an infinitely better system. But I find that that type of pack appeals to that type of person. And there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make them better or worse. They're just different types of people. And when I talk to people who usually feel like I do about mods, they're the same kind of person I am. They like the same kind of games. They like the same type of stuff. They have no desire to learn programming. Hopefully that makes sense a little bit. I'm not trying to get on a soapbox here, but I am. I'm very big. If I get on a soapbox, it would break, I would fall, and you would laugh. So I'm not going to do that. But that's why I think why you see a lot of mod packs with that kind of a push to them, because that's fun to the type of people who make them. So sometimes, like many things in life, the person making the game is not appealing to the people who actually want to play it. And I feel that the technically minded is a smaller subsect of the other. There's not a money. Right, and that's what I'm saying. There's mixes. There's people who can do both, right? But some people find it appealing. That's what they find fun. Terry knows how to do all that stuff. Right? He's smart. You're not saying you're dumb. You're smart. You know how to do that stuff, but that may not be what you want to do for fun on your off time. Some people want to make mod packs. Some people want to play them. A little of both, right? But anyways, that's been my observation of Minecraft and why I feel like we see a lot of that. And again, very common questions that I get, right? Very common questions I get every so often. This is kind of a little monologue that I've given before. And that's totally cool. There's always new people popping into the community. But I have run a little bit over this evening with my very enforced soapbox that held up my weight for a short period of time. And I need to go up and check on my wife and cats. So I'm going to call that a day. Let's take a quick glance. Why did I shut that off? Quick look at the board. We did get the capacitor done, so that's good. We didn't get any of that stuff done, but we did get a butt ton of Botania done. So tomorrow, goal number 1, we're going to fight the Gaia. Right? We're going to fight the Gaia. I'm going to try to work. Tomorrow I'm going to be making a lot of tutorials. So I won't have time to play a lot, but what little time I have, I'll try to build up some resources and build up some mana and stuff. With my wife being in the hospital next week, I'm not going to have a lot of time for tutorials, and so I'm going to try to get as much done as I can tomorrow. But I will be back here again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Tomorrow is Saturday, so it's a 3-hour stream. So come on back by and hang out with me. Hopefully you had a slightly good time. And if you did, please remember to click the old like button. Most importantly, please remember to subscribe to the channel and come back and hang out with us again, because it would be cool if you would. All right? But that is going to do me for today. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Thanks for the chat. I've enjoyed rapporting with everybody. Special thank you again to Mr. Moog Courtney for the donations and gifting the subs today. That was awfully nice of you. Definitely, I appreciate it on my end. And I'm sure the people who received the gifted subs did as well. But that is going to do me for today. You guys have yourself a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.